After 17 years as a local NBC News anchor, the very popular and beautiful Gayle Guyardo has ventured off with infomercial king Kevin Harrington to launch a new show called Access Gayle. Wait till you check this out. Access Gayle is a 5-minute hybrid lifestyle segment that will rely on Gayle to inform, demonstrate, and entertain viewers. Gayle will introduce the latest in green, medical, health, wellness, and home products that make our lives easier. Yes, after anchoring the top-rated morning newscast here in Tampa Bay, Gayle was ready for a change and a new challenge.
I was like literally pinching myself on the way into work. I couldn't believe it. And had it not been for this, almost pot of gold or light at the end of the tunnel, it would have been very melancholy to walk away. It would have been so hard to leave such a great job. But this is like, again, wind beneath my wings. We're going to soar to new heights. So I just couldn't be more excited. Genuinely excited.
Oh, she can sleep in Monday, okay? She can sleep in Monday. Okay, yeah, 6 a.m.
Now, the other part of this winning combination is infomercial pioneer Kevin Harrington, who has developed over 500 product launches and infomercials that have resulted in sales of more than $4 billion, with 20 products reaching individual sales of over 100 million each. He has helped create dozens of millionaires. Kevin is currently a shark on the Sony Television Mark Burnett production of Shark Tank, which runs during prime time on the ABC network. The show provides a forum for entrepreneurs to pitch their products in the hopes of receiving funding from one of the featured investor sharks. Kevin's involvement with Shark Tank has generated a number of product marketing opportunities that can be launched through Access Gayle and provide inventors a complete one-stop shop to market.
When we thought about Gayle coming into our world, instantly my mind said newsmercial, okay? Because here's someone for 17 years that's been doing news, and now she's going to be helping bring these products out into the marketplace in a commercial fashion. So there is the blending of those two worlds.
I just think it's going to be so cool to blend our strengths. And I think it's going to be a real compliment to one another because he's just amazing and brilliant with his ideas. And I hope that I can bring the integrity and, the rock as far as always being such a workhorse to help him implement everything. If he comes up with an idea, I want to be there to help him implement it.
To round out this winning team, Wendy Latoria will serve as executive producer. Wendy has extensive experience in marketing and sales, specifically in direct response marketing. She has worked with Tony Little, managed several projects for Kevin Harrington, and created her own line of women's fitness products that successfully sold on infomercials and on the Home Shopping Network.
It's time for a change. I think the infomercial world of the old, nonstop hit you in the face stuff has changed, and people just click through the channels. So I think with Gayle, it brings a new format, and especially being in the newsmercial because it gives credibility.
In fact, it was Wendy who had the vision to connect Kevin and Gayle together.
Well, what most people don't know, it was actually, I put the two of them together 1 year ago Sunday. It was February 28th of last year.
Wendy is there making you believe. She's there if you call her at 6 in the morning. She's there if you call her at midnight. She's just always there. And, when I walked in and T's were crossed and I's were dotted, I just went, Wendy.
I call her Mama Bear, so.
Good Live Tampa Bay had a chance to have Gayle personally show us around her new studio and office.
Hi, I'm Gayle Guyardo. After 17 years as a morning news anchor, I'm hanging up my suit and launching a new show called Access Gayle. We're putting the final touches on the studio, and we're ready to tell your story. But first, I want to tell you how it all happened. The show is coming to you from the Inventors Business Center. There's no place like it in the world. If you have a product or an idea, you gotta check it out.
Yes, it was only a few hours after Gayle's final morning news telecast that she hosted this coming out launch party celebrating the introduction of Access Gayle and her new venture. Of course, it was a who's who of Tampa Bay that were there to support Gayle.
I don't know, it's a bittersweet thing. We hate to not see her every morning on Channel 8. We all love that, but she's going to do phenomenal. What she's doing now is what she's always kind of done along, and people love to tune in to see what she's got going on and what products she's telling us about, so it's going to be great. I'm excited to see the new show.
She's been around here for a long time, and so people have seen her probably grow up right before their eyes, and so they have a very special feeling, about people like that. And she's always been fun to be around, always been fun to watch on television, and all that stuff comes through.
I'm really happy for her because she really has worked hard to build her name and to build her reputation, and it's going to be wonderful. She's the perfect person for the show. Absolutely perfect.
Not only is what everybody's doing here, but is that we're actually changing the way Tampa Bay is in our own community. To have this type of genius business in our backyard here it just says a lot about Tampa Bay.
You know what? It's brilliant. The whole concept of Gayle Access is absolutely brilliant. It's a new format, the Newsmercial concept. Gayle has an incredible track record in the local markets here, and I think the concept has just incredible potential to roll out nationally, and we should say internationally in Canada too.
I start bright and early Monday morning, and we actually have our first shoot, 10-hour shoot, that we're going to be doing Tuesday, Wednesday of next week.
The 5-minute block at the end of the hour is when these shows are going to launch. So we're not just doing this locally. We start locally, and then they're going to roll out all around the country, and then national cable also.
As you can see, Kevin Harrington and Gayle Guyardo have created an incredible buzz with Access Gayle. Make sure you tune in. Access Gayle will air on ABC WFTS Channel 28 on Saturdays at 9:53 a.m. and on Sundays at 8:53 a.m. For more information, be sure to check out Gayle's website at www.accessgayle.com. That's www.accessgayle.com.